Well, I hope my internet is working again. I was just streaming like 3 minutes ago, and my internet stopped working, but I think it's fine now, so let's continue with some more Metal Gear Solid, thanks to my Patreon patrons and my mems and my other donors, and you're all great. Okay, so last we left off, it was like a few minutes ago, and I was exactly somewhere around here.
You found body armor. It will lower the damage you take from gunfire. It is designed to prevent bullets from penetrating, but you will still feel the impact from the bullets. Don't rely on it too much.
Okay, I won't. But also, she told me about grenades last time. She was like, you have 5 seconds after you pull the pin. You can get a lot done in 5 seconds. Which might be true, I don't know. But I really hope she's not wrong about that number. Anyway, let's equip a useful weapon like this. No, let's see what's down there. Let's scope it out. What does that say? No one can read that. Okay, let's go back down. Let's go down this hallway now. But yeah, my internet died just a few moments ago. And Maverick Ryu is already back with a cool $1.99. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You're back, and so am I. Or am I just hallucinating? Yeah, and ravens are coming out of my forehead. But yeah, just a few minutes ago, I beat Vulcan Raven in a duel to the death. Which is also called a duel. What is that? Is that Gray Fox? Actually, this looks like Metal Gear. If I didn't know any better, I would say that's probably Metal Gear. Why does that hurt me? Oh, because it's super cold? That's probably it, actually. Colonel, Metal Gear. Let's ask him.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First, the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here?
What the hell is going on?
You're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
A madman is threatening the world with a nuclear weapon. I guess that's what I should worry about now.
What would be the opposite of a Metal Gear? Paper lever? Plastic switch? Wooden pulley. I don't know. Yeah, what's the opposite of a gear? But anyway, yeah, we found out that maybe Naomi is not whom she says she is. But it looks like we made it to the room with Metal Gear. Who's this?
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking.
Who?
Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because
quiet.
they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
Otacon.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some
More like
kind
leave
of
it to
plan?
Key.
Well,
Or
I'm
keep
in the
it to
computer
me.
room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup,
I'm Leet.
That describes me pretty well.
Did his glasses
Doesn't
just
look
flash
like you
there?
can get in.
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
I'm a scientist, Snake. It's literally my job to know stuff. Yeah, so I was gonna say earlier, since I started my YouTube channel back in November of 2007, I've been using the phrase, "What the hell is going on?" And that is me quoting Aaron Hansen, aka Ego Raptor, because a long time ago he did a Flash animation called Metal Gear Awesome, and it was like one of the funniest things on the internet back in the day. Probably still holds up. But at one point during this Flash animation that is basically him parodying Metal Gear Solid, obviously, he talks about how Donald Anderson, like after Donald Anderson dies, Snake goes, "Another heart attack. What the hell is going on?" And I say that phrase to this day. So I'm glad he actually says what the hell is going on in Metal Gear Solid. Anyway, let's climb this ladder. Can't be anything bad up here. It's upstairs. Not even stairs, it's a ladder. Ooh, that was particularly strong. I had a little bit of soda left, so I decided to mix a drink with it. And I made it too strong. Yo, we're about to get called and interrupted.
Snake, it's me again.
I did some hacking.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
And I also never met Beyonce. In fact, as long as we're talking about people that I never met, I got a whole list. Actually, Beyonce was like barely a thing back when this game came out, right? This game came out in 1998? That was like right around when Destiny's Child first started, perhaps? So confirmed, Beyonce is in Metal Gear. What would that boss fight be like? And I love that this whole facility is just littered with weapons and ammunition. Beyonce was still in a girl group. Maverick Ryu! It's not just a girl group, okay? You can't say that about Destiny's Child. She was in the girl group, okay? It's either Spice Girls or Destiny's Child. Pick a side.
I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great.
And if you pick Spice Girls, I'll be like, no, no, no.
Potential Metal Gear file.
So what about the
I'll make you
battle
pay my
system
automobiles.
Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
Maverick Ryu, what?
The secret behind the new
Wait, this is
nuclear
important.
weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be.
Okay, I love you, but I have to listen to
like
this.
A projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That
I mean,
way
they just
can
throw
get
it?
around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
It
I
explodes.
can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't
You
show
and
up
your
on
freaking
radar?
stealth,
Yeah.
Icon.
The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally
The nuclear
impossible
warhead
to
is shaped
intercept.
like a baseball and
on
even
top
has
of that,
seams
it's
so they
got
can throw it with a
surface-piercing
curve.
warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I have no idea.
I'm listening.
What's up, Mr. D's
Word
Video
if this
Hut?
got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Yeah, it's a nuclear missile. I'm sure it could bring a lot of us down.
Changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
He's got a lot of anime. That's the fate of all 90s group bands. One member always stand out, then leave to do movies and the band will just crash. True, but Paul, like, if I were the member of one of those boy bands or girl groups that didn't go solo, like, I'd be fine retiring after 3 years of work and multiple millions of dollars. Like, I'm sure Kelly Rowland is doing okay. And for those who don't know, Kelly Rowland was a member of Destiny's Child, who did not go on to have a solo career, although she was featured in numerous songs by other artists. Was that a dude down there? She was also the one in the video for that Nelly song called Dilemma, where at the end of the video, it like zooms in on her phone and she's sending a text to Nelly like, "Where are you?" But she's using Microsoft Excel, and like, obviously that's why you're not getting a response, Kelly Rowland. There's a dude all the way down there. He's probably listening to some boy band on his headphones right now. That didn't hit him. That didn't hit him either? Huh? Who shot me? Oh no, he coming this? Wait, actually, I bet I could stand like here. I'm trying to line up the shot and it's hard, okay? Especially because I've had a lot to drink. JK, I haven't had that much. Man, okay, this gun really doesn't have much range. Unlike Mariah Carey, who has a 7-octave range. He might hear me if I... Gosh, dang it. After this call, I'm gonna forget about the guard there, and then I'll get caught. Watch this.
No, I haven't found out about the
She was also in
override
Freddy
system
vs.
yet,
Jason?
but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than
Carl
I thought.
Winslow, I gotta look this up
They
now.
lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Snake, just checking in to tell you that I haven't made any progress. I probably should have been listening to that. That seemed important. But I need to look up Kelly Rowland IMDb. Whoops. It's probably Nerf gun range. WTH is the range on that pea shooter. 2 screens. Okay, Kelly Rowland IMDb. Let's go. Former member of Destiny's Child, had a huge crush on her. Dang, she was in a lot of stuff. Okay. Things I've never heard of, but still, I mean, she's been doing a lot of acting. Let's try to find something I recognize. I'm looking at Kelly Rowland's IMDb page right now, and again, she was one of the members of Destiny's Child back in the 90s and early 2000s. Kelly Rowland, The Game. Oh wait, that's a music video. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it does count her music videos on her IMDb page. She was in something called Fantasy Football. She was Keisha. She was Misty in The Equalizer for one episode. I don't know what that is. She was in a TV series called Grown-ish where she was Edie. Curse of Bridge Hollow. Emily Gordon. Yeah, nothing I really recognize, but like, I don't know. She seems to be living her life. That's important for this Metal Gear Solid stream. What was that noise? Yeah, I shot that guy, by the way, and he was like, ow! Must have been a bug. Yo, I never watched Gundam, by the way. That was a show I never really saw. Alright, I'm gonna wait by the stairs for this guy to go by me. Oh, wait, what time is it right now? 6:30? Alright, I'm still good. We can keep going. Ah. I know. They'll never find me. Oh, I did this and I thought it was fading to a cutscene. If you look up here. Alright, do some spots and we're good to go. If they, like, already replaced this guard, that'd be hilarious. Okay, there's one guy over here. Wait, is this a door? Possibly, but I don't think a card will get me into it. Okay, and that's how you get into the pilot seat of Metal Gear Rex? Is that what it's called in this game? Yeah, because in Metal Gear Solid 2, it's Ray. Someone introduced this man to Gundam Wing.
Okay,
They didn't hear me shoot that guy?
I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Thank
Should
you,
I set
Paul,
it for
and Maverick
Cheriton,
Ryu.
Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong.
Gurlukovich is a
test site.
very important character in the next game.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's
More
over.
like Gurnukovich,
But a
am I right?
nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public.
I didn't know they mentioned that
Meanwhile,
character in
Washington
this
will
game.
be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy.
Metal
when
Gear
we start
Roy
sending
just
their
looks
own
like some
systems to
guy.
the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break.
It's actually Metal Gear
He will
Wa,
give
and
in
it's
while
it
demands.
looks like one of the
Big
greatest
boss's
NHL
DNA,
goaltenders of all time.
$1 billion. $1 billion.
That money will be used to cure our
If that's not a
genome
reference you
soldiers as
get,
well.
I can explain
I'm also
it.
including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox die. It
That means
killed
Fox
Octopus,
the
the
in
Aztec
German.
President. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they
I
haven't
think it's
worked
called
out all
Fox
the bugs
Dice.
yet.
Thank you.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
Yes, you
Still
don't have
has
to
doubts about the ability
talk
of
about him
Metal
like that.
Gear.
You can just say his name
Said
and I'll
we
know
can
who you're
talk
talking
after
about.
Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Ooh.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military
First strike
power
is a
with
powerful
nuclear
ability in
weapons.
Magic the Gathering.
Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried
So
about
wash
Mantis'
him
morale.
again.
An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
Never Ryu.
Interest in the revival of Mother Russia?
You're not
Nobody
thinking of
knows.
reviving Big Boss's
It's the
dream.
forbidden candy.
They call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss,
That's what they called it in other
you're
games.
not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the arms state president
They know
are
I'm
both
there.
dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her
I
live.
see you, Elvis
She's
Presley.
Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
West Virginia, outer heaven. Hey, Colonel, I don't think they can hear me, but,
Snake, I
Oh.
found Baker's top
out
secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated.
that seems
And you
dangerous.
only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much
That
time.
seems extra dangerous.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see,
Guess
that's
what,
the trick.
idiot?
You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made
That's the
out of it.
stupidest safety feature I've
This
ever
card
seen.
key.
Maverick Ryu?
Yeah.
I'll try to
card
think of a
key
worse one.
changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
That is pretty freaking
Can you see the
clever.
input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop
Zoom level
terminals are for the
100.
emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
We're like riding on it, am I right?
Damn!
Snake. You punted. He fumbled the key.
Snake!
Did you hear that
This is
sound effect?
Bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Alright, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I knew it! Ah. Didn't realize there was gonna be a guy right there. Dang it. I'm literally about to die here. I don't love that you can't shoot a dude when he's on the ground.
What's wrong?
Hopefully this doesn't put me too far back. I'm like pretty low on rations. I think I might be out. Let's run this way, as a matter of fact. There's no way he can shoot me. How long does this alert last? Ah! I got shot after the screen transition. What? Are they gonna come chase me up here? I did not mean to go up the stairs like this. Okay. They don't chase me up there, though. What's up, Omni Loser? Appreciate you. He'll be fine. I'm gonna climb up to the top of Metal Gear here. Do they chase me? Can he hit me up here? All right. Can't find me now. Let's have some fun with this guy. Yeah, he should return. Dang it, I hit myself. I knew that was going to happen. But he doesn't know I'm up here. If I keep spinning like this, eventually I'll take off with Metal Gear. Let's go down the ladder. Ah. Anyone over here? Nah, it doesn't look like it. This game would be a lot easier if you had a bigger field of vision. Which, I don't know if that would make it better or worse, but it would be easier. Ooh, I got Stingor missile. Okay, how do I get down? I forgot where the ladder was. Karma, helicopter. That's exactly what I was doing. I thought Jack was coming down for a second. Like this, he was going down a ladder. There's a ladder to get to my apartment. I can't tell if that would be cool or annoying. Probably both. Oh, here's a ladder that goes down. Is there anyone down here? Looks like a no. Hey, Colonel, can you tell me where the key is?
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Oh, that's a
Mine
good idea.
detector.
Yes, The mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
Thanks, dog. What would I do without him? Also, Mei-Ling, I need to save the game.
What is it, Snake?
Trying to save the game.
In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not.
Yes.
But Snake...
If you know who you truly are, you should punch someone. That's what I got out of that. Let's use the Mindy. Wait a second, there's a thing back here. Aha! I've got the PAL key. I'm gonna let Colonel know.
You got the card key. Good. Now get back to the control room and use that key to re-input the PAL codes. Stop that launch.
Alright, I will do that. I will do exactly that. But first, let me see if I can find some food. Thought maybe there was stuff over here. Well, there's stuff. I don't think I need a chaff grenade here. Oh. I thought I was, like, easily sneaking by him. Are there any things on the ground? I wonder what's down that way. It looks like more cold water that will hurt me. Okay, there's one ration. You think there's one in the water over there? Yo, Pizza Boy 32, I just got the PAL key back. So let's maybe climb all the way back up the ladder. Then go up the other ladders. What's up, man? You really helped out with the punch-out tips. Yo, excellent. Glad I could help. Thanks for showing up. So I just found the key, which fell into the very cold water, so possibly it should work as the cold weather key, right? The cold temperature key, I think is what I meant to say. It would be annoying on grocery day, says Elvis Press Play. I forgot what we were talking about, but that's hilarious. Probably. You know what? Wait, I had 3 of those? Okay. Probably should have used one earlier. I wonder if I can just shoot that guy. With, like, I was thinking, like, maybe I could use the sniper rifle. Well, it doesn't matter. I can just sneak by him. That's the thing you could do in this game, is sneak. I forgot about that. Forgot about sneaking in Metal Gear. So I did discover earlier that you can blow up the security cameras with the Stinger missile launcher. I'm gonna input one of the keys here. How come there's not little crazy metal bits flying around in the cutscene? I just used a chaff grenade. Yo, they have Windows 95! Which is visually represented by this metal pillar descending.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1.
Talking to myself.
Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Alright, I wonder where I could go to get the key really cold. Is there anything for me to collect in this room? What? I didn't mean to do that.
Wrong key.
game over because you can only use it a couple times. I was not trying to insert that key into the computer just yet. I was literally just trying to sneak around this room. Yeah, because there's a ration in here. Let's go. I think maybe there's stuff under these tables anywhere. I don't see anything else. But I'll tell you what, everybody. I need to eat dinner, so I'm going to save the game here.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Yeah, food is right, Maverick Ryu. I'm going to save the game here and call that a stream. Technically, 2 streams, because at one point, my internet died, and I was like, I guess I'll just start the next part right now. But thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Metal Gear Solid for the Sony PlayStation.
Win any way you can. Nice guys finish last. What about you, Snake? Is that what you think? Is there anything that you wouldn't do to stay alive? You should think about that, Snake.
Wow, Mei Ling, I have other things to think about right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I hope to see you soon. God, look how cool my Patreon patrons and my channel members and my other donors are. Isn't that cool? Aren't they cool? They are. That's the answer. Maverick Ryu with the cool $1.99 right at the end. Appreciate you, homie.